Cleaning glass. How hard can it be, right? Wrong. Glass is a bitch to work with. Look at that. No matter how hard you try, you'll always get streaks on it. So what I'm going to show you to do is how to minimize all these streaks and crap on your glass to make it look more like, I don't know, clean glass. Still get a couple of streaks here and there, but at least it won't look like that. Kind of OCD with that. Most cases you'll be okay. You just need to wipe it down quickly. It's not a huge deal. You got streaks, but if you're like me, I want it to sparkle and shine. Not good enough. So I guess the typical way to clean glass is get yourself a clean-ish rag and a bottle of glass cleaner or something. Usually Windex, using this stuff, I don't know. And then what you do is spray your glass down, take a rag and wipe that all the way down until it's pretty clean. And you know what? It'll look pretty good until it dries up, and then you get streaks. Do you know why you get streaks? See all this crap on that rag? That's dirt. That's dirt I pulled off of the glass. So realistically, all you're doing is you're taking that dirt and you're rubbing it around, and then the cleaner is evaporating away, leaving dirt. So if you want your glass not to look like it has dirt smudged around it, here is the easy way to do it. Just go to your house, get yourself an empty spray bottle, and put some soap and water in it. All right? Then go into your closet and pick out your dustpan. Why a dustpan, you ask? Well, quite honestly, what you would really want is you want to get yourself one of these squeegees at the store. But if you're like me, you don't necessarily either want to buy a squeegee or you can't use it. Because this one right here is as long as bloody friggin' Nile River. I don't need a bloody squeegee that long. So, I don't have a handheld one, so I'm using the dustpan. If your dustpan doesn't have the rubber bit right at the end of it, and it's just plastic instead, and you don't happen to have a dustpan with the rubber bit in the end, just go out and buy yourself a handheld squeegee. They're not that expensive. But if you don't want to waste money or you want to do your glass right away, grab your dustpan, then grab some sandpaper. Why sandpaper? Because you're going to be sanding the tip of your dustpan. Now you're probably wondering, why the hell are you sanding the tip of the dustpan? You're a crazy man. Quiet, I know what I'm doing. Because if you use your dustpan like I do, you'll have a bunch of little gashes and cuts right at the tip of the rubber, and it won't be completely smooth. And what we want is we want a completely smooth tip. So if you happen to have any sort of sandpaper, it doesn't really matter what grit it is, it's rubber. It'll sand real easy. So, I don't know, I'm using 180 grit. Could use finer. You want that nice and smooth, because we're going to be using this as a squeegee. If you don't use your dustpan that often, and you still got a pretty good edge on the front there, you really don't need to sand it down. But I did, because I could. And I have sandpaper, so might as well. So let's do a quick demo here. Here's our streaky windshield that we've tried to clean, but it's still streaky. So I'm going to take this little spot, I'm going to take my soap and water, spritz away some soap and water on it. Then I'm going to take my dustpan to it. So all I'm going to do is this window's curved, so I have to go across like this. Wipe it down like a squeegee. And look at that. Works pretty darn good as a squeegee. So yeah, it's a little hard to tell, but now it's a whole heck of a lot better than it was before. So for all of you those who are OCD about glass cleaning like I am, there you go. Save yourself some money, save yourself some hassle. Use a dustpan and some soap and water.